think we've now established that the anonymous, extremely malicious jerks who've been rotting around in my electronic equipment not only are extremely malicious, but they also don't understand the financial markets, do they? Yeah, or you're super sensitive. But then again, you've already cost me about 200,000 to 400,000 pounds. So these 200 pounds actually don't matter that much within the larger scheme, do they? I think you're stupid. I think you're really stupid. I think you're spiteful, whoever you are. To all the local people who've been mucking around with every aspect of my life in the past roughly 2 months, screw you too. I already knew something was up when so-and-so mentioned that elliptical trainer. There was no reason for it. There was no context. So I figured something was going to be up within that context at some point. Spite, pure malice. That album by Ian O'Byrne, well, that's probably gone to the other so-and-so. As that album probably means a lot more to him than it would to me, I'm okay with that. But you could have just asked. You could have asked, can I please have that album because it's the last copy of it and it means a lot to me. You could have just asked. And I would have given it to you. You wouldn't have needed to steal it because you've stolen it. I know you have. Portsmouth is vile, vicious, but it's also really dumb and stupid. That's an incredibly unattractive combination, people. I think it's time for you to decide whether you want to kill me and then kill me, or piss off and let me live my life, allow me to support myself, and stop sabotaging every goddamn aspect of my life to death. Because I think you're stupid, and I think you're vicious, and I think you're ugly. That combination makes you really ugly. It doesn't make you smart, it doesn't make you cunning, it doesn't make you clever. It makes you really laughable, stupid, dumb. Because you're shooting yourselves in the foot. And for those of you who wondered what that was about, well, anonymous people here in Portsmouth, where I moved to from Southampton at the start of 2009, have been making my life a living hell from the beginning. I didn't know anyone in Portsmouth. I still don't know anyone in Portsmouth. I know a few people by their first names because they have a name tag or because their colleagues in the shop in which they work mention their names, or first and last name because they're so-called leaders or because their name is on the shop front, and that's it. I didn't know anyone in Portsmouth when I moved to Portsmouth at the start of 2009. I still do not know anyone in Portsmouth. You've been making my life a living hell, and you're still continuing to make my life a living hell just because this is what people in Portsmouth do. Portsmouth is crammed onto a tiny island called Portsea Island. It's extremely insular, and a lot of people here never get off this tiny island. They're extremely hostile towards strangers, towards people who do not behave the exact same way as they do. That seems to be what this is about. And it's all utterly beyond belief, frankly, what's been going on.